During our workshop, my son Reid stopped by frequently to give us updates on how his days were going, what he ran into on service calls, how much money he made, and did he run into any trouble. The guys really enjoyed asking him questions about how things were going and what his normal everyday service experiences were like.
I just went and looked at. You don't have that Oasis in here, do you?
No, that washer that's out there.
Well, I went and looked at one just like it, and the pump, the drain pump, is just humming. Thing won't do anything until it empties out the water, so it just beeps and beeps and beeps and hums and hums and hums. So, going to pick up a pump for that.
And how much is the pump? And how much are you charging for that job?
Pump's $117.
Our cost?
No, I think it was like 90 or 80 our cost. $155 labor. Should take half an hour.
Is that the one you got to flip it back? The pump comes out the bottom.
Pump's mounted on the back of the basket.
Okay. Maybe take a couple pictures of that. We won't have that here till Thursday or Friday.
Okay.
So you said the pump is what, 117 is what you can charge the customer?
Yeah.
And the labor is 155?
Yeah.
And then your $80 or whatever you charge for the service,
That's
what's
part of the
included in the labor?
150.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to hand them a bill for two.
Well, I told her 124 plus 155.
270 something.
Yeah, 279.
So is it better to break the price?
So he's figured
Then
that
just give one
the initial
number.
service call,
I broke it
it's
down.
included in the whole labor charge, and then whatever the part is.
So how many jobs you have today?
Then I got heating element for a dryer,
What kind of wire is that?
an ancient Maytag.
Oh, that's that one for
Things-
Lynn Bauer?
Yeah, it's older than me. I think it's like 35, 40 years old.
Yeah. That's this style here, guys. Only electric instead of gas.
You look even, she didn't know that because you wouldn't get paid for that.
She was the one who pointed it out, actually. And then,
Now, what are you going to charge Lynn Bauer for that job?
around 200. The part was 107. Normally be around 150 labor, but the thing's really old and you've repaired it 4 or 5 times already.
In the past 10 years.
Yeah.
So you're doing her a favor.
Yeah.
You're just charging her $100 labor, basically.
Yeah.
How do you figure labor? You figure on your hour, how long is it going to take you?
No, we do labor 123 if you repair it without a part, and it's not extremely time consuming.
That's
what do you mean
generic.
by that?
It's 123. So what's just this, when you tell a customer over the phone, it's whatever. How much you charge for a service call? $80.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get there, and you say the labor, if there's nothing wrong, if there's really nothing, no time consuming, maybe 10 minutes of your time, it's 123 automatically. Generic.
If there's nothing wrong, then it's
Well, you know.
Well, yeah, 123. Unless it only takes 5 minutes and it's just
Really stupid.
really stupid.
So
like
your
last
door
week-
switch, you had to replace that, took you 10,
That's not,
15 minutes.
That's not really stupid.
No, but I
We're
mean,
talking about an air
Stupid.
gap.
Like I went to a call last week up the road. Ice maker wasn't working. The off switch was the on-off switch was off. So
So that, how can you spend less time, you know?
you talking about
Yeah.
the little, what's it called?
Well, it wasn't a lever, it had, the GE has a little tiny toggle.
And it was off?
Older people.
it was hidden. I mean, it wasn't.
So that's just, you can just charge a service call?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but something like blowing out a water valve. That's 123, and then labor. If you install a part, it's usually 150 unless it's a real pain, and then goes up anywhere from like 130 to
Like a replacing a belt.
Yeah, I mean that 150,
Yeah?
but it really evens out. Like this pump could take 2 hours and it would still be around the same price. So that when customers ask me, they say you were only there 5 minutes, I say, yeah, well, the next one I'm going to be there 3 hours and you're going to get charged the same thing. So it's just covering our ass.
Kind of an average. It's a labor average. It's what Sears does nationwide. And it's logical for protecting the customer.
They know how much it's going to cost them up front, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So here, are these different, I mean, probably national average, are these different regionally? I mean, you'd think like...
Not much.
Really?
They might boost it in downtown Manhattan or something.
So you're not telling the customer before you get out there that it's going to be $150 labor. You're saying, my service call is this, and then I have to decide what's wrong with it, and then I'll give you more.
Unless I already pretty much know ahead of time, there's a lot of things that are just clear cut from the symptoms.
We don't mince any words.
Yeah.
We're not playing games with them. If they want to know what our labor is and put a belt on, we'll tell them.
Yeah.
We don't want them irritated with us. We want them to understand our policy.
So right off the bat, tell them what it is. If they don't want you out there, they say no. Don't come out.
Yeah, but the truth is, if they go anywhere else, they're going to get charged a lot more, and it's going to take a lot longer to get somebody there.
And how many companies you think are going to tell the guy that his pacemaker's turned off?
Is what?
The pacemaker's turned off.
Oh, replace the ice maker?
See, that's a perfect opportunity to screw the customer. We'll do that. And they know it. Somehow they know it. And that's why you build a business that's rock solid. You're just completely honest with them. You don't have to have a good memory. Because look at the invoice. That's what was wrong. Not playing any foolish games. That's it. So, and we wind up with families and generations and just like you guys go. That's the way you do it. All of my friends, his friends, they all trust us completely with blank checks and hidden keys all over town. Makes it real simple.